Right. Looking back over the last 4 years or so, what decision you think had the greatest long-term impact on your life, apart from coming to the BC, of course?
When I decided that I want to stay here and not move back, the reason it changed everything for me was just really understanding the fact no one is going to create these opportunities for me. Only I can create these opportunities to open these doors. And that's according to everybody's capacity, right? You can open 3 doors for yourself, you can open 7 doors for yourself, but no one is going to spoon feed you into opening those doors or doing anything for yourself. So be out there, put out of the box efforts, just do something out of school, right? One club of interest, try one leadership position of interest, try one job of interest. If you don't like it, at least you know what doesn't work for you so that you're closer to the answer of what works for you, if that makes sense. That definitely
Yeah.
helped me.
Yeah. And I'm sure in these 4 years you would have made mistakes and you would have learned from them. Do you remember any specific mistake which taught you the most?
Yeah, for sure. I would say I didn't join academic club. I think that was my biggest regret. Because if you're going into finance, if you're into consulting, if you're into marketing, if you're into investment banking, there are clubs in colleges for you. Join those clubs because there's a lot of channel events that happen. There's a lot of speakers that come in, recruiters that even come in to tell you more about the opportunities. Those are like soft launch of these career fairs per se. You can network with them there. I used to do very less. I wish I took a leadership position in an academic club because that opens a lot of doors for you. So that networking component, I definitely feel like I could have done more my sophomore year and my junior year. Yeah, I started a little late. Really like okay, because freshman year, I think it was just such a different transition from high school to college is a lot itself. And you're international. So there's a different culture, different language, so many different things. It takes a while to get used to this. And by the time I had gotten used to it, I was late into this journey. So if I was able to settle in a little bit early on, maybe I could have put more on the table these academic clubs.
Is there anything that you spent too much time worrying about that ultimately didn't matter?
It's a good question. Maybe the fact that early on I thought anything I say or any phrase I mention, I might look dumb. Just that fear. Yeah, I think freshman year, I just got so much into my head that people were gonna make fun of my accent that I just wouldn't feel comfortable even talking in front of a group. I would listen to other people talk and I would internalize myself that I don't talk the same way. And then I would just not talk. And then I was just getting more and more into myself. I just had to understand that I have to embrace the side of me. I have to talk because if I don't talk, how will I improve? This part of the journey is for myself. By the time I start talking, half of my college time is over, right? So I better start talking now.
Yeah, I think it kind of obviates my next question. I was going to ask, conversely, what did you underestimate that that turned out to be incredibly important?
My confidence. You get a lot of FOMO. I feel like freshman year because everyone gets familiarized with these groups so quickly. And you're out there on social media. Social media, first of all, has become such a big thing, right? You're out there, you're seeing this Instagram post, and everybody is having this group of 10 that they're going out with or really enjoying with. And you haven't even found one person that you feel that close to. You start getting into this whole bubble of FOMO that really affects the confidence of how you're putting yourself out there. And it makes you want to lose that interest in just even talking to people. When I did have a certain conversation with people in my classes, I didn't realize that I have it in myself. I don't have to worry about these things. I just have to be myself. I will make friends. And college is not the same for everybody, and everyone fits in, everyone makes their time or really enjoys college at their own pace. You have to define it for yourself. So, yeah, confidence definitely. I underestimated it so much. And I definitely brought it to the table when I took these leadership positions. And I realized it was really easy for me to just guide people, be there for people. Like when I was mentoring international students, it just came so much easier to me because I was already in their table. So if somebody was from India and I was assigned that kid to a mentor, it was so easy for me to tell them, wait, so these three things were the mistakes that I did. Don't repeat this. Or to really be able to guide with them on a personal level or academic level. So confidence for sure.